Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we have another player of the month prediction video for you guys. Today we have one of our confirmed candidates, but we are going to be taking a look at his SBC predictions. This SBC will be released in FIFA 19, just so you guys know. By the way, we are done also with this recruitment challenge, which is cool. We are now going to move on just back to regular things. I mean, we were doing our regular things no matter what, so it doesn't matter. We're kind of building up to FIFA 19. It's finally September. Happy September to you guys. If you guys have a birthday in September, then cool. But my birthday's in October, so October is a bit more of a better month for me. But basically, we have FIFA 19 releasing in about 3 weeks, which is great. We have the demo probably in a week or two from now, which should be cool. But we're going to be taking a look at this Virgil van Dijk. Now, he had a great month for Liverpool. We're going to be taking a look at why he is potentially going to win the Player of the Month award. If you guys can drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn your notifications on, as I will start uploading 4 a.m. PST and 12 p.m. UK time very soon once again. I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and yeah, let's get into it. So to start off, why is he one of the contenders? Why is he one of the official contenders that was announced by the Premier League? Well, basically, he played 3 games with Liverpool in the month of August. He had 3 clean sheets: 4-0 win against West Ham, 2-0 win against Crystal Palace, and 1-0 win against Brighton. In the West Ham and Crystal Palace game, he was absolutely phenomenal in the first 2 games. In my opinion, he was so good for Liverpool. I didn't watch the Brighton one, but the first 2 games he was great, and he was definitely and is still one of the reasons why Liverpool have only conceded 1 goal, and it was basically by an Alisson mistake. But I heard Virgil van Dijk was the one that led up to that. I'm not too sure, but that is why he's one of the main contenders. Now, the first SBC we're going to be taking a look at is the Van Dijk one. I haven't done this for the past players, so I kind of want to switch it up a bit, and I feel like this one could be one that's very probable, since he's going to get upgraded to an 84 or an 85 rated center back is Virgil van Dijk, and I heard he's going to be very good in games, so he's going to be very sought after, and a bunch of people are going to want him, which is why people aren't going to want to submit him, which is why EA are doing this. So we have exactly 1 player from Liverpool, exactly 1 player from Netherlands. The only position on the pitch is going to be center back, and it's going to be exactly 3 cam or something like that, which means you can't use Jorginho or Giorgio, whatever his name is, Wijnaldum, who also is a Dutch player from Liverpool. So you can't use him instead of Virgil van Dijk. I know people were probably going to think about that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure EA have learned from their mistakes, because I remember you could use a Harry Winks instead of a Harry Kane in form when I think they had a SBC in the past couple years. Now, the second SBC we're going to go ahead and take a look at is one that's actually very interesting. We're going to take a look at Van Dijk's pass. Now, of all the Player of the Month candidates, I think this one is the most probable to have a Van Dijk's pass, because it's actually a very interesting one. So we started off at Groningen, which is actually a Dutch club in the Eredivisie, in the first division. I personally have never heard of them until I went ahead and did the research on Wikipedia and stuff like that. So he played for Groningen, and then he eventually transferred to Celtic, I believe it was, for 7 million or something like that, and he actually went ahead and won the Scottish Championship there, and he did very well. So I think they're going to require 2 players from Groningen or Celtic, so you can get 1 of each, or 2 from 1 club. And of course, I think Celtic probably has way more gold players than Groningen. I don't know any gold players from Groningen, so I think most people will probably go for the Celtic players, as they do have a couple gold players here and there. And then I would do 1 player from Southampton, as he did transfer to Southampton after he left for Celtic for 13 million. And actually, Celtic, if you guys didn't know, just side note, Celtic actually had a sell-on clause on the Southampton transfer, which means they got 10% of the 75 million, which is 7.5 million, of the Van Dijk transfer to Liverpool, which was actually very smart. So I think this SBC, how I said, 2 players from Groningen or Celtic, 1 player from Southampton, 78 rating because they needed to be a bit lower, and then 85 chemistry to make it a bit more difficult, and that is SBC number 2. SBC number 3 is going to be one that we haven't seen in a while, and I don't know if they're going to be doing this, but I'm just going for it once again. Full Liverpool squad. Now, this is going to just require 11 players from Liverpool and probably 100 chemistry, so you guys can't really use players out of position, and it's going to make it a bit more difficult. And they're going to require a certain rating as well. I'm not too sure which one it's going to be, but I'm thinking something like 82, maybe 83. something along those lines. So key players for this is going to be Alexander-Arnold, Moreno, Klein, Robertson. The fullbacks are going to be very important. Mignolet instead of Alisson is going to be a very crucial one. Shaqiri, Gomez, the center back, Dejan Lovren, Daniel Sturridge. These players are going to be so important in completing this full Liverpool squad. And if for some reason you don't require a full Liverpool squad and you only require like 3 Liverpool players, then you're fine, because then you can just go ahead and sell the players for profits because you already have them in your club. So it's a very safe investment nonetheless. And then last but not least, we're going to be taking a look at SBC number 4. These player of the month SBCs regularly and usually have around 4 SBCs each. So this is going to be the 4th one that I'm going to be taking a look at. This one is the Netherlands squad. Now, of course, he's from the Netherlands, which is why we're doing a Netherlands squad. But 6 players from the Netherlands minimum is what I think they're going to go ahead and do, since there's a bunch of Netherlands players that are from different leagues that are decent ratings. So it's going to be an 81 rated squad, maybe even 82, with 95 chemistry, making it a bit more difficult, and then max 3 from same league, so it's a bit more expensive, so you have to get more strong links and all that stuff, which makes everything a bit more difficult, which I think they definitely want to do for this SBC, because it's going to be probably the best Premier League center back for a couple months. So yeah, guys, this is where I will end the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know what you guys think about the Virgil van Dijk card. Let me know what you guys think about him potentially winning player of the month, and if he definitely does have a chance. And let me know what you guys think about the SBCs as well. FIFA 19 hype is kind of building up here. Hopefully you get some ratings soon. Hopefully we get some content from FIFA 19 out soon, because honestly, man, I'm just doing these videos because I'm kind of struggling to make content out here, which kind of sucks at this moment in time, but it's something that we kind of have to deal with the FIFA downtime during the summer and all that stuff every single year. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day. Awesome.